Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. It's me, Moonlight Guidance. This is a reading for all star signs, and if you are here, I feel like there are messages that are meant for you. And I also wanted to mention as well that if you ever wanted, if you don't feel great, I really hope I can help you, but this is a very safe space, which is what I'm trying to mention, that you are always very welcome to. And all my personal services, readings, if you wanted a reading with me, items, things like that, are always listed down below for your convenience, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com. okay, so everything's always there, but we are going to have a look and see what's coming through for you. And let's see, I really hope I can help you. Yeah, I definitely do not believe that you are doing your best. I mean, the thing is, I feel like you're trying to do your best, right? But you feel so much pain and so much sadness that it's so hard to feel your best, right? Because external circumstances, of course, can make you feel very drained, sad, frustrated, and you're trying, like you really are. And I think that's the most beautiful thing here, is that you're trying to do your best despite how somebody else has treated you here and how harsh they've been towards you. And it's just so frustrating and so not nice how this person has treated you, and they've really hurt you, okay? I just feel here that they've like abandoned you or left you. There's a lot of sadness, grief, pain, frustration, a lot of just built up energy that's just not nice. It's not great. And especially with the Page of Pentacles, I see a very powerful energy where you are just trying, in your day-to-day life, you're trying your best, but you don't feel your best. Yeah, we need more information on this. I really feel that someone here has hurt you so badly. Yeah, the star here as well definitely shows a need for some healing, but also Eight of Wands, you really felt like this was going to go in the right direction, that things were going to come together, that the stars would somehow align, that progress would take place. And it's just been really difficult because you feel like the complete opposite of all of that has happened. Okay, and what's really interesting is as you actually begin to heal and as you become to feel stronger and more confident within yourself, which by the way is that star card energy, okay, as you start to feel like, what? I can't believe you did that to me, but I'm not going to let you control my life anymore. I'm not going to let the thoughts of, me feeling like you caused so much pain in my life, I'm not going to let that control me. I have a life to live as well, and I'm not going to constantly sit there and feel like, you did me wrong and you did this and you ruined my life. No, you did not ruin my life. I'm not going to let you ruin my life. I'm going to take control of my life. And the minute you take control of your life, everything seems to change, okay? There is this sense here of you feeling more confident, knowing your worth, feeling strong, feeling bold, and you just think to yourself, you know what? You are not going to control me. You're not controlling my emotions. The minute you start doing that, everything starts to progress in your life. You start to feel more uplifted, happier, opportunities come your way, more money comes your way. You feel like you have more energy. You start to make more friends as well, from what I'm picking up on. And you know what also starts to happen? Another person can come your way, but also interestingly enough, this person that's hurt you starts to become obsessed with you, okay? The Ace of Wands is here, okay, with the Tower. This is powerful Mars energy, which means that how they've treated you bites them back in the butt. It really does, okay? They start then to feel like, oh no, what have I done? Mars energy is like very triggering. Mars energy is also full of a bit of like ego and pride, like, oh, I must obtain you somehow. I must do something somehow to show you something, okay? So it's this sense here basically of them starting to then get obsessed with you, okay? They hurt you, and then you heal and you feel your strongest and you feel your most confident, and that spiritually triggers them to feel like they've lost you because they're not getting your spiritual energy anymore, okay? They don't have any access to your energy anymore because your energy is then fully with yourself. And you know what that happens? That does not sit well with them and their spiritual energies. And then they think to themselves, oh, well, I must come forward. I really like you. I wonder what you're doing. I wonder what you're up to. I wonder how your life is. I wonder where you're doing things and going places. And I wonder if you found someone else. And at that time as well, a new person will also enter your life as well, who is like really kind and very caring. So you basically have two options. Okay, this person that's really hurt you will manifest into your life in one form. So there will be like, obviously they'll come into your life, but also a new person who really wants the bigger picture, wants to treat you well, wants to respect you, wants to love you, wants to care for you, wants to build a life with you, will manifest in another form. Okay, and then you will have options and choices, basically. Well, two choices as to who you would rather spend your time with or be around or make something work with. And that would totally be your choice as to which option you choose to go with. But clearly this person that's hurt you and been horrible to you is interesting, because they'll start to become really obsessive, which by the way isn't necessarily the healthiest thing on the planet, you know, but clearly something will have happened in their life. So I want to know what's happened, what will happen in their life for them to then become obsessed with you. Got the 5 of Swords here. With the Hermit. I'll show you these cards in a second. Okay, so we've got 5 of Swords with the Hermit and the Empress and the 7 of Wands. And you know what's really quite fascinating here, okay, is that they will get into arguments with certain people in their life, okay? They will start to butt heads with certain people. They'll think to themselves, okay, now that I have let you go, okay, which is you, I can now move forward with my life. I can do this, I can do that, I can live life, I can branch out, I can do all these amazing things. What they'll realize is that actually their life does not end up being as exciting or as nice or as fulfilling as they once hoped it would be. They actually feel sad. They actually feel frustrated. They actually feel annoyed. They actually feel not good. And they feel frustrated, you know, and they'll start to realize like, oh my God, my life actually hasn't gotten any better. They then start to become obsessed. But not only that, they'll think about you when you are so kind of confident and strong within yourself, to the point where that Venus energy arises. Venus and Mars are very, very powerful, right? So when they take on board that Mars energy, it happens because you're in your Venus energy. Okay? So it's about living in that Venus energy, which is self-love, gratitude, healing. That's Venus, right? So the minute you step into Venus, they go into Mars energy. But obviously go into Venus energy for yourself, not because you want them. I think that's really important, because actually the more you want them, remember, the more spiritual pressure you're giving them, which actually delays them going into that Venus, that Mars energy. The more you put yourself first for yourself, because you're healing for yourself and you're not giving them power in your life, the more you step into that Venus energy. So the 7 of Wands here shows they then start to struggle with that. They start to struggle with the fact that you could move on with your life, and that they made a bad decision thinking that their life was going to be a certain way, and then it actually ends up not being that way at all. And then they start to feel really obsessed, you know, thinking, I've lost you, oh my God, what's going to happen? But also you will have so much power in your life because you will have options and choices. You're not out of options and choices. You've only got more coming your way. You've only got more progressing your way. You've only got more to look forward to and more to do with. And that's really exciting for you, because your life only gets better. Your life only gets stronger. You only have more joy and more happiness progressing in your life. And that's amazing. Like, that's literally amazing, because you will literally feel the happiest and the strongest within yourself. And it's going to make you feel so good, like so good. And I think the main thing here definitely is to also like put yourself first, you know. I think that's really, really important. I do offer a lot of rituals on my website, as many people know. So there are rituals for, you know, love, manifest a specific person, break no contact. There's also rituals for new love as well, healing, black magic energy removal, protection ritual, rituals for love, money, success, marriage, career, healing, beauty, and so much more. These all work with healing your energies from within, because the key to the law of attraction is detachment, which also is healing and acceptance. So all of these rituals allow deep healing to happen within yourself, so that the intention you want naturally manifests. And also there's personal tarot readings with me if you want a reading with me to answer questions you have. And there's also intention items which have thousands of 5-star reviews, which are at the bottom of my website. So shopmoonlightguidance.com. There's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, tassels, candles, sage bundles, teas, and so much more. So definitely do check that out if you're interested. Everything is literally there for your convenience. Yeah. Okay, so everything's always there. I thought that was going to come out for a second, and it did not. Okay, so let's round off the reading. Wow, that was a strong card. I don't know why I just looked at the bottom of the card when the card actually fell on the floor, so we're just going to take that card as well, because I don't know why I just turned it off. I turned it over and just started looking at it. I was like, oh, a gazelle, okay. So let me just grab this card. It was supposed to reach over for a card, but I turned that deck over instead. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, put that down. Yeah. So, let me just get to the point. We've got here bride and groom. Okay, bride and groom. This means that regardless of what's happening in your life, you will have a strong, healthy, happy, beautiful relationship. It's going to happen for you. You have options and choices. You're going to be with a person romantically. It's not something that is not going to happen in your life. Does that make sense? It will happen for you in your life. You will find so much happiness. There's definitely going to be a long-term committed relationship that can absolutely lead to marriage. Okay, it's there, and a marriage if you want it. And I say if you want it because a lot of people nowadays just want, you know, a long-term relationship. They may not want to get married, but if you want marriage, it's there, okay? It is absolutely there, and I have to tell you that, okay? The second thing here is that we have got, well, actually that was sort of like the last thing I was supposed to talk about, but I talked about it first. But we've got here the horse, so we've got freedom and action. So this means that your life is only going to be more freeing. There's going to be more happiness and more joy and more fulfillment, and your life is only going to get better, which I think is amazing. We also have here as well gazelle, so change and purity. So there's such a beautiful energy here where there is going to be more change and happiness and fulfillment in your life for the better, especially in regards to this situation that has really, really hurt you. You know, you will have so much more, well, especially with the horse energy, you're going to have so much more freedom. You're going to have more confidence. You can, you know, feel uplifted and free without being weighed down and burdened. And also more change comes in a really positive way that gives you more confidence and joy. And then also it just changes your direction. It gives you more freedom. It gives you more fulfillment. You start to progress in a way that gives you so much more peace and fulfillment in your journey. You start to feel like you can make your own choices without having to depend on someone who kind of doesn't care as much, you know, and you will have then the ability to heal and feel confident, and then people will literally treat you in the way that you want to be treated, and that is really special and very, very beautiful. So things in your life only get better. The person that's hurt you, they will become obsessed, but then also realize what they've done towards you. But at the end of the day, you're going to have a beautiful, happy, healthy, beautiful romantic relationship, and you've only got everything to gain. You know what I mean? Like, you are not losing out on anything. You've only got everything to gain, and everything in your life just gets better and better and better as time goes by, which is amazing. So that is your reading. If this resonates with you, the affirmation for this reading is the truth comes out. So comment it down below, especially if this resonates with you or if you like this reading. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, intention items. And also I have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every single day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon. All right, take care. Bye.